One of the greatest challenges in making a club film is not lack of enthusiasm, talent, or technical skill. It's finding a good script. A weak script will result in a weak film, regardless of how strong the cinematography, acting, sound, production design, or editing may be. But how do we get to a good script, especially when we might not consider ourselves to be screenwriters? Where do we even begin? If only we had the talent of some of Hollywood's greatest screenwriters to help. People such as Billy Wilder, Francis Ford Coppola, Quentin Tarantino, Oliver Stone, the Coen brothers. But there is a way. All we need to do is ask AI. Asking AI is easy. Just open up one of the many free chatbots, such as OpenAI ChatGPT, Anthropic's Claude, or Google's Gemini 3. Then simply type your request directly into the chat. You might be asked to register first, but that's typical, and all of the three have excellent free versions. The key is not to ask AI for a script, but to prompt it properly. As you probably know, good prompts for AI are essential for all aspects of their work. Put your idea into a few sentences. It needn't be complicated, but sufficient that your ideas are clear. This very simple checklist will help you cover some of these points. What's the story about? Who are the main characters? What are the characters' emotions? Where is it set? What goals do the characters want to achieve? What's the outcome of the story? Add any other aspects you want to include, emotional tone, style. When you've completed this, you'll have a few sentences describing the basic idea, but most likely it will still need developing before attempting to ask AI to make it into a screenplay. This is your initial story idea, and this is where AI as a collaborator is ready to help here too. We want AI to be our expert assistant, working alongside us. We want them to use their screenwriting experiences, together with their understanding of AI systems, to help us refine and improve our story idea. And this is what AI has to say about why creating an AI critique prompt works.
The AI critique prompt works because it calibrates perspective. Without a role, I might critique in a generic AI prompt optimization way. With a role like experienced screenwriter using AI, my feedback will prioritize storytelling, character, and cinematic logic, not just technical prompt tweaks. It prioritizes relevant criteria. I'll focus on tone, stakes, plot clarity, character arcs, and scene structure. I'll also consider what a human writer would actually need from a prompt to get a useful AI-generated scene or script. It reduces generic or shallow feedback. Role instruction nudges me to give expert-level insight, rather than a surface-level, you should clarify X type of critique.
This AI critique prompt will do the job. Within one smooth paragraph, it explicitly asks for strengths, weaknesses, and improvements, and emphasizes character-driven cinematic outcomes, keeping the critique focused. You are an experienced screenwriter who uses AI as a creative collaborator. Review the following prompt for generating screenwriting content with AI. Provide a detailed critique covering the strengths of the prompt, any weaknesses, or potential issues, and suggestions for improvement to make it more effective at producing compelling, character-driven cinematic outputs. Here is the prompt to review, and then insert your initial story idea underneath. Write a 20-minute drama mystery script about 5 young people on a hiking trip in the Scottish Highlands. One of them disappears on the first night. The group try to find the missing person, and in the process each of them has to confront their worst fears. Tensions rise, leading to an unexpected and dramatic climax. The AI will critique the initial story idea. In my example, AI suggested changes and additions. Write a 20-minute drama mystery screenplay about 5 young people on a hiking trip in the Scottish Highlands. On the first night, one member of the group disappears under unexplained circumstances. As the remaining 4 attempt to search for them in an increasingly hostile and isolating environment, the pressure exposes fractures within the group. Each character is forced to confront a personal fear or unresolved guilt that shapes how they respond to the disappearance. The mystery unfolds through character interactions rather than spectacle, with tension rising as trust erodes and conflicting interpretations of what happened emerge. The story builds to a dramatic climax, driven by a decisive choice or revelation, resolving the mystery in a way that feels emotionally truthful rather than sensational. I created a script writing prompt with the help of AI. This would clearly define the role of the chatbot so that it knew exactly what was expected of it. For example, it wouldn't be helpful if it wrote a story in the style of a children's adventure. Famous Five spring to mind. We'd want it to be more in the style of a crime or drama writer. But indeed, we're not even looking for a book story. We're looking for a screenplay, and they are quite different. So, rather than hope that AI understands what we need, it's better to give it some direction. And this is what it created. You are an award-winning screenwriter known for emotionally grounded, character-driven stories. Your work balances realism with subtle tension and avoids clichés. And then you can add your story idea at the end. It's simple, not restricting, but gives guidance as to what we're expecting. It's certainly suitable for our purposes. This AI script writing prompt will set the tone. It will set the default decision-making, so if the story idea is ambiguous in some unexpected way, it resolves choices in the same way as that kind of writer would. Stating avoiding clichés will also produce quieter scenes, more subtext, and cleaner character arcs. It defines taste, not structure. Using this will control the emotional register, but it won't fix weak premises. It needs a core story to work with. It's a bit like choosing a cinematographer. It won't change the script, but it will change how the same script feels. So the final combination prompt is now this. The first part remains the same, and the modified story is added to it. You've now successfully created an AI prompt designed to give good output for your screenplay request. Upload it to your chosen AI chatbot. It will produce a more detailed plot, together with details of character development and proposed screenplay script. Work with the AI to refine and hone its output, making script revisions, reviewing production design, creating storyboards, creating images, as suits your needs and taste. And away you go. A solid start to your AI journey to create a completed screenplay ready for filming. So why does setting the role for AI really work? Well, it's because under the hood, the AI base has been trained on an unprecedented body of human material. It reflects our writings, our art, our designs, our ideas, and our mistakes. It contains records of all of our achievements and our failures, our wisdom and our biases. In effect, it represents the largest repository of human cultural and intellectual activity ever assembled. And crucially, it is now available to almost everyone. One way to visualize it could be as a mass of seething, unstructured knowledge wrapped inside an incredibly powerful entity, one that has access to all of humanity. And in our case, as filmmakers and screenwriters, today's leading AI chat systems contain the distilled patterns of the world's greatest screenwriters, not their memories or intentions, but the structures, rhythms, themes, and storytelling techniques that define their work. Giving the AI focus via the prompt results in it calling on the right skills for the job required. AI will not deliver a masterpiece in one pass, but it will generate strong dramatic premises, explore alternatives instantly, rewrite without ego, and respond to precise feedback. Used properly, AI becomes a writer's room, not a vending machine dispensing bland, interchangeable stories. Don't be lazy and expect AI to do all the work for you. Instead, partner with it. Combine its speed and capacity for reasoning with your own humanity, taste, and emotional insight. Through that collaboration, you'll shape, challenge, and refine the work until it meets both your artistic intent and your standards. AI does not replace creativity, it becomes a catalyst for it. So enjoy creating your screenplay with your new AI partner. It's a lot of fun and a lot easier than you might have imagined.